Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Strawweight Division matchup. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meeting, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight. All right, so here she is, the former UFC strawweight champion, Thug Rose Namajunas. Amazing what she was able to do against Joanna Jędrzejczyk ×2. Another big spot for the 115-pounder here tonight.
And John, for as impressive as that first Jędrzejczyk fight was, I believe the second one was even better because it showed the true evolution of Rose Namajunas. To be able to stand for 25 minutes and outstrike Joanna Jędrzejczyk was truly, truly something special. Initially, she was one of those fighters that was trying all kind of things and wasting actions.
Right.
But now, as she won the belt, you saw her really find herself, and it showed in the second Jędrzejczyk fight.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 11 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Amanda Ribas! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 12 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Thug Rose Namajunas! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. We're expecting a lot of action and really to see both women challenged in all phases of mixed martial arts.
They're both so talented. They're both so good at every aspect of fighting. I want to see who can truly force their style on the other one.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. And she connects with a punch there, champ.
She's so accurate. She's so good at timing all of her strikes.
She blocked the punch. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown dude?
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Thug Rose gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense.
Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Leg kick.
Nice 1-2 2 there. Oh, that right hand is on point. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Nice kick.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Good stick.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rose Namajunas. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
That's a strong split there, and then the rip. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. 5 minutes in the books. All right, no telestrator for the champ tonight, but that's okay. He'll still talk you through the replays. Body kicks for days, man.
I mean, body kicks for days, but I got to be honest, John. If we don't incorporate a telestrator into this game, this may be my only version of EA UFC.
Doing great, okay? I want more of the same. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay sharp, don't get relaxed. So wherever we're at.
All right, here we go. Round 2 is underway. Round 1 pretty competitive. I mean, you weren't looking at your phone, so you seemed entertained.
Yeah, very, very entertaining. So when you're not looking down at the phone, there's something to be watched. These are two of the best female fighters in the UFC.
Oh, she blocks the punch.
Beautiful strike.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, the right hand is there for her. And again, she slips off the center line, avoids the contact. Great head movement, really, from her the entire fight time.
Great head movement. You can see that in the gym. They got the rope tied to the pole in the boxing ring. She moves side to side, working that through. She's a very hard person to land a clean strike on. Big.
She did not miss that.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night.
And they separate.
Big punch land. Ooh.
3 minutes and change to go in round 2.
One of the most important strikes from the clinch is this big body shot.
Sniffed that one out as she blocks the kick. Oh, nice strike there to the body. She has worked the midsection to great effect here in this round.
She's got her hurt very badly. A shot to the body is one of the most damaging strikes you can take in all the fights.
Namajunas gets hit by that leg kick, so maybe that one gets her attention.
Big kick land. Again, back into this position. Beautiful punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
And there comes the separation now.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to...
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC. And if you like punching technique, that round was about as good as it gets.
Yeah, it looks like a boxing fight. She does a great job of using her hands to set everything up. But she's so fast and she's so sharp with those punches, it allowed her to really control that round.
All right, so that last round, another pretty good frame for both fighters. We'll see which woman makes the requisite adjustments here in this next round.
Somebody has to really get out ahead. It's too worrisome going to the judges when you know you've been involved in such a competitive fight.
Namajunas gets caught with that punch. Just out of the range with that right hand.
Again, in the clinch.
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that.
Oh! She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Namajunas gets caught with that punch. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. Namajunas gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the score.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it get. Punch over the top. More clinching.
Oh, Superman punch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so will the elbows and knees soon follow? The first step is the tie clinch. She has it here.
She secured the tie clinch. Now she's going to start to elbow and knee to try to put damage on her opponent.
All right, she's landed some pretty good shots here tonight, but still, DC, unable to string any solid combinations.
I just don't believe she's confident in being in there. She's very aware of her opponent's power, so it's making her limit her activity on the inside. Throw that out the window. You're the faster fighter. You're successful. Let those combinations string together.
Decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Thug Rose Namajunas!
All right, so she finally cracks a smile there. She gets her hand raised by unanimous decision, and certainly at times looked like maybe the finish would materialize. It didn't. Nonetheless, she gets a W, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day.
If you were waiting for that smile, it wasn't going to happen until the fight was over. Now she can relax a little bit as she wins a unanimous decision. I thought that this was one of her best performances to date.